Hello everybody and welcome back to another Final Fantasy job tier list, and today we're talking about samurais. There aren't that many, but I got some stories, so let's just get right into it with Final Fantasy VI Cyan, the very first real samurai in Final Fantasy, I think. Okay, so if you've seen me stream Final Fantasy VI a while ago, I think it was 2018, 2019, you might remember when Cyan game overed me because he was confused, and then he charged, and he one-shot everybody. So I kind of have to put him in B tier. He's very good, and if you charge his skills up to like the max level, he does a lot of damage, okay? And it's good, but like, confused? He's very dangerous for your own good, because he can also wipe your party in one go. It's happened to me. It wasn't fun. And see, I thought it was a desperation attack because those are the Final Fantasy VI limit breaks. No, it wasn't. He was just confused and he charged and I game overed and I was pretty mad about it. Otherwise, I think he'd be A tier, but because of the personal attack here, he is gonna be B tier. So that's 6. In FF7, we don't really have a samurai. FF8, not really. FF9, nah. FF10, well, we got Auron, which is basically a samurai. I really like Auron. I think he's a great character. I think he's very secretive, but it makes sense for his storyline. He is very strong. He also starts with the Pierce ability, which you need early on. I honestly don't know many people that just don't like Auron. Do you dislike Auron? Because I don't. I think he's a great character. I think he's viable? Trivial? He's important. English does not work today. He's very important in Tidus's character growth. I think without Auron, they would all be screwed. Vital? Okay, that was what I was trying to go for. I think Auron is very important. Really, really like him as a character. I think he's S tier. Unfortunately, he's a slower character, and unfortunately, if you do max out the sphere grid, he's not gonna be your powerhouse, so he does kind of fall off if you do endgame stuff. But if you just do a Final Fantasy X story run, Auron will get you places very quickly. Very useful. Final Fantasy, and he's got really cool limit breaks, so. Anyways, Final Fantasy X-2 samurais. They're good. If I'm gonna run a swordsman though, I'm gonna go Dark Knight. They have guild toss. They have some useful abilities that they can use. There's so many better classes that you can utilize in 10-2 that samurai just isn't it for me. A maxed out samurai, if you put, it's like most Final Fantasies, if you put investment in the class, it's probably gonna serve you really well, but I think it takes too much effort to have kind of a payout for samurai, so I don't know. Is this Gosetsu? He's like I think A tier with Hien. I think they're both A tiers. I love both characters so much. Gosetsu wins because of the kindness of his heart, and the whole storyline with Yotsuyu. I think it was beautiful. I think he's incredibly well written. I think he was a great character, and I wish we had a little bit more with him. Hien, on the other side, good character growth, great character as well. Does some questionable things, but he does it for the kingdom. I have no major gripe with any of these two characters. I think they're both great, and I think as far as samurai representations, they both nailed it. They nailed the vibes, they nailed the honor, they nailed just like the kind-heartedness of the samurais as they're supposed to have. So I really like both characters a lot. Well, in Final Fantasy 14, we also have a burger tank, which is auto S tier, best boy level. He's a good samurai. He's our top DPS. This is not his current glam, but I feel like, you know, he's automatically S tier because we're kind of engaged. In Type 0, what was his name? Is Jack? Currently, your glam is Cyan, that's right. I think it was Jack. Is it Jack? I don't remember the names. I think Jack was the samurai. If it's Jack, what is 9? Oh god, I don't remember. Type 0. Somebody help. I'm gonna Google it. Type 0. Samurai. That doesn't help. Jack. Okay, it is Jack. So, not that memorable. I remember struggling because most of his attack was him charging and then attacking. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've never really used him. When I did try him, because once your character dies, they get replaced, and eventually when they all die, you cycle through all of the Type 0 characters, and I can tell you I couldn't do anything with him. So C tier because he looks cool. I'm not a fan though. And then last but not least, I told you this would be a short one. Final Fantasy Tactics Samurais. A tier. Yeah. So the samurais have a weird mechanic where they draw out swords and they do AoE magical damage, or AoE heals, or AoE buffs, or AoE debuffs. The samurais are utility classes. They're like the oracles of sword people, like swordsmen, basically. They have a lot of good use. They can do solid damage if you have the proper builds, but I don't know that everybody needs a samurai on their team. You can get away with having a summoner with golem or a white mage with protect. If you have a class that is magic based, then your samurai is going to be a little bit broken. But you really have to know how to build a samurai properly, or have it as a subclass, like Mike is saying, to really kind of effectively use them. So I think bottom of A tier, because they're definitely stronger than all of the B and C tier, but they're definitely not like an S tier powerhouse. And that's it for the samurai. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Please let me know, because I don't think I would change any of this. Did we forget a samurai? They were really, really hard to find. Some of them are like samurai slash something else. So please let me know if we forgot anything. Chat, feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. Clearly my ranking of burger is super biased and rigged, but that's okay. I don't take it back. So if you're watching on Twitch, we have a couple more tier lists to work on. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.